The Rancor's Brothel presents a Dungeons & Dragons campaign.
Out of the Abyss.
It was really quiet.
Yeah. There's not a TV on the background.
There's no TV. There's no noise. Both dogs are asleep. The people that live in my attic are being considerate for a change.
Anybody watch Jessica Jones season 2 yet?
Nope.
No.
I was sick last week and watched it all Saturday. It was awesome.
Still haven't watched Punisher yet.
You can't talk in the mic like that, just so you know.
Oh, are we recording?
Yes. You're just being fat?
Sometimes as I lay in bed, I just say to no one, I'm just being fat.
All right.
Just in case anybody was wondering anywhere. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm just being fat.
Well, Matt was just sitting there like this. Like, I'm just being fat. Like, he's gonna, ho, here in a second.
Just be fat.
I'm full of red vines. Don't judge me.
Yeah.
Did you just job at me?
Yes.
Yes, it did. Yeah, only been looking forward to this all day. Let's go!
All right. How's it going, everybody?
Going.
I believe we're running down a passage, which apparently, according to that image, looks like there's spiders in it.
You just took off down the passage that Shushar told you goes towards Sloobludop.
Cool.
Dooba-dooba-dooba-doo.
I have two things that I need to change.
Okay.
Cody questioned me last time about the Drow houses. I did a little more research.
Okay.
Drowses.
Not to be confused with drowsy.
House Vandry,
Yes.
7th house.
Ooh, really?
House Duskren, 9th house.
I'm going to write that down.
What does the numbers differentiate?
Hierarchy within the city.
Okay, and it's like a golf thing, like the lower the number, the better, or?
Yes. First house is the leader. House Baenre.
Remember that?
House Baratheon, got it.
Remember that whole Mizram thing where it was on Troy's character sheet and I just flipped Jeff off? That's like the 5th house?
I believe 5th.
Oh, okay.
What was the other house?
The Duke of Earl. Wait, there's a campfire.
Not yet, there's not. Y'all are running.
Running.
Because there are Drow. And also demons fighting said Drow.
Yeah.
We got away from them.
Yeah.
Good thing that's the only place they are in the Underdark. That little passage right there. Those 10, that was it.
Yep.
And it's not like Ilvara glared down at you and yelled, "I will find you."
Where did those demons come from? They came from out of the abyss. And that's why I'm Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Okay, so you guys are running.
I want to, assuming that do I still have my Dungeoneer's pack?
Yes, you will have your Dungeoneer's pack. You will have found that with your weapons and armor.
Because I'm going to, for the sake of myself, what else we got?
As you go through your equipment and you go to reach for something, there's a chance that it's not there.
Fair enough.
You do notice a lot less clinking in your bags.
Yeah.
Yep, no money. Gotcha. It's probably acceptable.
Yep. All that gold and silver and whatever would have been doled out to whoever was going through your
I guess this is me as somebody who doesn't know anything about the Underdark. Are there actual cities we could go to buy stuff in?
Yes.
Like there are cities that are friendly to the upper peoples?
Right, that's my question. Well, I mean, we're being
tolerant.
Like at this
There
point,
is a reason why Kira wants to go to Gauntlgrim.
like we're being led to a place right now.
You are being led to Sloobludop.
To the Mushroom Kingdom?
No, to the fish people.
Okay.
The Kuotoa.
Oh, who was the Mushroom people then?
The Myconids.
Myconids, thank you.
Stool would have told you that he wanted to get back to Neverlight Grove.
Stool's not on this list.
Is he not?
Stool, bye-bye?
No. We left Stool off the list.
Oh, shit, I left Stool off the list. I handed everybody an index card with apparently almost all of the NPCs.
Including the dead one.
Yeah, the dead one is still on there, but Stool is not.
Who was that? That was Morty Feldman? died, Turvey?
Yes, Turvey died.
So ironically, the one that was played by a dead guy is dead.
Yeah, Turvey did not come back from the mess hall.
Just to go through it here, because I don't have a whole lot of a whole lot of items. Do I still have a gaming set?
I'm going to give you guys a percentage chance. There's a 10% chance that is gone.
Are you wanting it to be high or low?
If you roll below 10, it's gone.
I rolled a 60, it's still there.
Cool.
And the only other thing I was worried about was my,
You'll have to check later because right now you are running.
I'm just going to take care of it now while I had the character sheet out.
No!
I'm going to slide it back in the plastic, and I'm not going to be able to write on it anymore.
Why would we record us sitting here rolling on all of our items?
Because I only have 2 that I care about.
Yeah. Like, oh, my wood.
Like, your first level character, how many things could you possibly have?
True.
As I was trying to say, I would stop and light a torch because I can't f***ing see, Jeff.
That's a good point.
So I'm lighting a torch.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is anybody else wanting to do anything? As you're tearing ass out of the cavern.
Just being vigilant of my surroundings.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. There are plenty of rules for that. At this point, you're running. And
I feel like if you say running again, I'm going to throw up my mouth.
running.
Yeah.
What's that taste like?
Love gravy from earlier.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say Red Vines. Who could totally sponsor the show.
Yeah, why not?
We have to do some housekeeping because there is stuff that you guys are going to have to keep track of. There's stuff that I'm going to have to keep track of. As we're traveling through the Underdark, I'm assuming right now y'all are keeping a fast pace, as fast as you can go.
I vote no.
No?
No, not a fast pace. We are running into just as much as we are likely running from.
Yeah, but right now, that is a lot closer than you want it to be. So,
I agree.
So what are you guys doing?
I'm following the person who has at least fought in tunnels before, which clearly is Kira.
And
There's-
also the 8 people that live here.
Yeah.
Like, if they all know danger is behind every corner and they want to take a safer pace, that's fine.
They are NPCs. If you would like their input on things, they're more than happy to give it. But
Well,
they're NPCs.
I think the person with the glaive was some sort of put at the lead, so that's what we'll go with.
There are 2 other people who have opinions.
I'm fairly comfortable down here, so a medium pace works.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I
a
do-
sucker for trends.
I do want to... so who is leading us to Sloobludop then?
Shushar.
Shushar. Oh, that's right. I keep thinking it's... Duh, he's the Kuto. I'd like to ask Shushar how long of a journey it is.
Provided we don't get lost, about a week, a little more.
Okay. So after we've been running for a time.
Yep.
I feel like we should Kira just say, slow the f*** down. Let's catch our breath and just talk for a few minutes. And so how far is it? What sort of dangers are we likely to encounter? Has he been in these caves before? Has anyone else been in these caves before? I take this time to light a torch so I can see.
Yep. Sareth would be pretty familiar with these parts. Shushar knows how to get to Sloobludop.
Drow, are we likely to find any more of your friends between here and Sloobludop? Any patrols? Are we on any major Drow highways?
Patrols, not so much. But we are expecting an overdue caravan from Menzoberranzan.
I'd also, while we're doing this, I'd like to switch to my other armor so I can hold my polearm.
Okay.
It's take 5 minutes, I believe, to don and doff.
Yes. Anybody else doing anything?
I would like to point of order that the part of Elanil has been recast
Okay.
because I intended to have a British accent when we started, and I kind of don't think it really followed through with the episode. So instead of Zoe Destanov became unavailable essentially. So now played by Sally Hawkins.
Is it?
From The Shape of Water, most recently.
Oh, okay.
I really want to see that.
Yeah,
I do
still
too.
really
Good.
good. Still haven't seen it yet.
It's really good.
So which way would the caravan be coming from? Are we are on that same route then?
You are... Sareth is pretty sure that it wouldn't be coming this way.
Okay.
But if something has happened to them, if they've gotten lost, they may be coming from a completely different direction.
That's fair.
Because they are days overdue.
Right. I don't want to... The last thing I want to do, it is just as dangerous to go running off into the Underdark completely blind as it is to run from something into the Underdark. So I'd like
What-
to have at least a little bit of an idea where the hell we're going.
What do you think you're going to do when that torch runs out in an hour?
Be significantly less useful to you unless we find some more torches.
Would you like me? I can't. Sorry, I can't remember how to start my accent now.
Hey
At least
there.
Hey there. Yeah. Okay. Hey there. Evan Molson. Would you like me to cast light on your halberd thing there again?
While it does make us a bit of a target, that would be much appreciated.
All right.
Except the torch doesn't.
But
I can
now,
turn one off. I can't turn the other one off.
the safe word is bananas if you want me to shut it off if we get attacked.
All right. I'll go ahead and extinguish the torch so I'm not wasting it.
Okay. You guys slow to a medium pace. If you have anything you need to talk to the NPCs about, if you have anything that you need to do, I need to know about it.
How much food do we have?
I think everybody should roll for that.
Yeah, I don't think we picked up.
Well,
We have
Well,
a
if
of mushrooms.
If you had a no,
He knows. Yeah, he knows how to forage for mushrooms to eat.
well, yeah, but that will. There are roles for that, and we will get to that.
in case you haven't figured out, we're playing goddamn Oregon Trail, so we better start looking to see how much meat we're carrying before we leave from Missouri.
Die of dysentery.
What was the mushroom's name again?
Oh, stool.
So what are we rolling right now?
Percentage dice.
Oh,
Are we rolling the full percentage or just the 10?
I'll give you a 30% chance that food was taken
I got a
and used in the kitchen.
96.
gotcha.
I rolled a 50.
56.
I
Cool.
rolled a 20.
I think the packs start out with
10.
10, so you have 30 rations.
So we have 30 rations for 12 individuals.
Cool.
I had written 20 because when we did buy up, I had purchased extra, like when we built characters.
Okay. Roll for the other 10.
28.
Those are gone.
Okay, so back down. That's fine.
I mean, we have a giant mushroom. We can eat him.
So somebody needs to keep track of this. I can do it if you want.
Kira looks at Stool. Do you need food?
Of course. Stool looks at you.
I'm sort of not. I didn't know if the previous spores had wore off yet.
They last an hour.
So probably then.
Yes.
I'll lean in.
You'll lean in.
Yeah.
What?
And suggest he should communicate with me, since he can't answer.
He points to where a mouth would be.
Ah, I see.
My telepathy doesn't open like an open channel amongst several people. It's just me talking directly
To one person.
To
So 13 of us. So we've got less than 3 days rations.
Sounds about right.
I look to Sareth. Source of food.
There's plenty of stuff to eat down here. You just have to know how to find it.
Right. Would you like to help with that?
He's an NPC, and if you want him to make the roll, then yes. He's more than happy to help.
If the DM would like to tell me what that role would be, I might prefer to make it myself.
As you're traveling, it will be a survival check.
Do I get a
I will make
proficiency
those
because of
myself.
my herbalism?
Huh?
Do I get anything because of my herbalism kit proficiency and my knowledge of mushrooms?
You would get your proficiency bonus.
Okay. And
Okay.
It's a survival check. So
Cooking.
Let me roll.
I would give you your proficiency if you're not proficient in survival.
I am proficient in survival.
I'm
Okay.
not, so that would be a +6 then to my roll because I got a 4 in survival.
Okay. You guys are going to make one roll as you're traveling for survival, for foraging.
Per day.
Yes. Let me
Are
check.
you foraging for vegetables like he is, or are you foraging for
It's-
a creature to kill?
It's foraging.
I mean, he's just looking
Yeah,
for
you'll forage.
things.
Or you're hunting?
Thing. Yeah, it's a different one.
It's still a survival check.
It is all one check.
And I don't get
Okay.
a proficiency bonus.
I thought you said you did because of your mushroom thing.
I do for looking for vegetables, not for meat. Does it matter? Are you a carnivore?
No,
No, at this
I'm just
point,
confused. Go ahead.
at this point, it doesn't matter. You know edible mushrooms. When you see them, I will give you your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Hey, I got a nat 20 there.
Okay.
So 26. Do I get a card for that?
Yeah, you do. You will get a good luck card. Take the blue D20.
Thanks. Oh, look at that. Advantage on finding food.
Thanks,
How-
Nord Games.
how oddly
we
specific.
need the food. How much food do we get?
You auto find food.
Yeah, what's a nat 20 get me on food? On
I'm checking
shrimpage.
that.
Is any of these going to get me high? Do I know that?
You would know that.
You were looking specifically for edible.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. There's no voice.
There wouldn't be a voice if you were talking to the DM.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Shut up. Damn, whose side are you on?
The side of entertainment, Matt. And you being a goddamn mess is something our listeners love.
He's the talent now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fine. Oh,
We all have talents. Some of us more than others.
One of the lines I was practicing in my car was like, when we were captured by the Drow, it would have been so fun to be like, hey, guard, I got some portraits of your mom, naked. I'll sell them to you. Yeah.
That's the only thing I hate about these rules. It tells you, it gives you rules in here, and then it references you to 3 different books.
Yep. Pimpin' ain't easy.
We should definitely be thinking about our abilities as far as survival skills.
Jeff just sighed and looked skyward as if pleading for help from the Lord as he had to open the 3rd book while looking for this rule.
This is why I hate these rules. We should definitely think about like a legit marching order. We should write it down and know what it is. Because we're going to spend some part of the day foraging. We have enough party that we should probably have like a scout team. I'm going to be at a huge disadvantage because I can't see. Is there anyone else on this list, Jeff, that can't see in the dark?
No.
So it's just me.
Yes. Okay. I was wrong. Everybody can make foraging checks while you're traveling. And everybody has the chance to pick up more food. I will give you double because you rolled an nat 20.
Okay.
Now, how much food are we foraging?
Like 1 day's worth?
If you succeed on the roll, it is 1d6 plus the character's wisdom modifier to determine how much food in pounds the character finds.
Holy
So I have...
that's a lot.
So
It's not that much
So I'm
because
double, so
you need 13 pounds of food just for you guys to get through a day.
Right. But what I'm saying is Matt's single roll here might have bought us a whole day's worth of food for
Yes.
everybody.
Yes.
You're letting him roll 2d6 plus his wisdom modifier.
wisdom modifier once.
Once, just like a crit.
So I got 7 pounds of food.
Your wisdom modifier
2d6.
once?
Sorry.
Yeah.
9 pounds of food.
9 pounds of food. Who's keeping track of your food?
I will do it.
So get everybody's total number of rations.
We're at 42.
Yeah. We start at
1 ration is 1 pound of food.
1 food page here.
We
So
should start at 42. We should start at 42 because it's 33 for everybody, right? No, 30. Sorry. 30 plus the 9 you just got. So 39.
39.
And we need to kill 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 13 each day.
So we now currently have 3 days worth of food for everybody.
Yes.
so my stuff would have had like a pouch with alchemical components because of my alchemy stuff.
Yes.
I'm not sure whether or not the kit would be in there, which would have jars and things.
Make your roll. 30%.
Ought to.
It's gone.
The pouch as well, or just the kit?
The alchemical supplies would have been a part of the kit.
Okay. Would I have been able to find a pouch in all the places we went to start collecting
Yes.
new stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
you could.
So can I make a survival check for that to start collecting more alchemical components?
If you're going to do that instead of forage food, yes.
So I get an extra +2 for that because of my proficiency thing.
When it puts it in parentheses, because it says wisdom within parentheses perception, does that mean
Nope.
it's specifically perception checks?
Take a bad luck card. Or give him a bad luck card.
What?
Does that
I'm
mean
sorry.
specifically perception checks? Because it's in parentheses like that? Or is that,
Yes.
Okay. Just,
Lucas rolled a 1.
Go ahead and take a card.
And that was on your foraging?
No,
No, it was for alchemical components.
I don't
not
know
for
what you're
food.
going to find alchemical in the wild.
I mean, like
Phosphorus and moss and
mushrooms
shit?
and moss and things. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's alchemy. It's things.
My survival was a 10.
Okay, you do not find anything.
So,
Yes, we should all roll a survival every day because we basically will need at least 2 successes each day.
I rolled an 8.
Plus your survival?
Yes.
Oh.
That's a 6.
Okay, so that
Oh.
doesn't get anything. Lucas, the next time you roll for something on your alchemy, you will be at disadvantage. Because you
Okay.
picked up bad supplies.
That or I didn't find
Nope, you rolled a 1. You picked up bad stuff that you think is good.
Cool.
Then you should give back that bad luck
I like
card.
Jeff.
Nope.
Just putting that out there.
So yeah, marching order. I'll go first since I'm the big shiny thing, and then you guys can save my ass in case other things attack me.
You got
Hey.
you gonna keep things lit for him?
Yeah, if he wants. I
Get
always
lit?
keep it lit, baby.
Okay.
Doesn't count. Wasn't in the accent.
Yeah, always keep things lit, babe. I can't.
Can't even finish the sentence.
Who else is? I'll see if. What's a Darrow?
It's the opposite of a truth of.
Roll me a. Well, I guess you can talk to him,
It's a Clyde.
or are you just asking what you would know about him?
No. Everyone else down here has dark vision, right?
Yes.
So I'm the only one.
Yes.
I'm looking to see if there would be one other person or two other people who would serve as the vanguard with me, so that when I get totally fucked by whatever sees my light, there's at least like 2 people there, and then like 9 more coming after them.
You probably want the person who put light on it next to you, so they can turn it off.
No, I don't. I said yell bananas.
So it can run up the line and get to you.
Darendil would go up and lead
Okay.
the Quaggoth.
All right. I would like 2, but if only 1 volunteers, like, I get it. I'm a liability.
Like, I legit don't know what a Darrow is.
Okay. He looks kind of like a Durgar. Very similar to a Durgar, actually. A little bit shorter. Looks like a dwarf, gray skin, white hair.
Okay.
Except he is shorter.
Gotcha.
So I'll nod to the Quaggoth. Let's go then, eh?
Yeah.
And I guess it'll be myself.
You speak Undercommon, right?
Nope.
No? So you have no way.
From down here didn't pick Undercommon.
It's not a listed language.
Damn.
It's an exotic.
That's right. You can't just choose it.
Did anybody else have?
You can't choose it.
I did.
You can't choose it.
You can.
It's not in the book.
Listen to our character
Yes, it
build
is.
episode.
Where?
It's absolutely in the book. We talked about this the last time.
I guess I missed it.
Yeah, Undercommon is there. It's an exotic language. But if you can take Abyssal and Celestial and Draconic and things like that, then...
Nah, I don't believe you should be able to take those either, but that's just me.
Okay. So you have no way of communicating with Darendil.
Darendil and I are both warriors. We'll get it figured out.
Yeah. No, I can...
Show them the Navy signals.
I point at the pointy end and I point forward and I go like this and nod.
Yeah. What's everybody else doing?
Following.
Anybody doing anything interesting?
No, we're
Finding
walking.
a ton of mushrooms.
We're just sort of walking at this point.
Okay. Who wants to roll for random encounters?
We have to do that.
You do now.
Okay.
What do you just roll a d20 or something?
Yeah. Who wants to do it? Somebody.
I got a 1.
Cool.
Stop
not a
rolling
skill
things!
check, so don't you dare.
Oh, no.
It's not a skill check. You said those were for skill checks.
He
I said-
lied.
I said
You
they're not
clearly
for
lied.
attacks.
No. You said they're for skill checks.
Why did you roll it 2 ones in a row?
One's
You
probably
rolled
gonna...
a D100 and got an 002, and then you rolled
Lucas.
2 ones in a row.
What's up?
Roll a perception check.
No. I refuse. Take that card back.
I'm just giving you another chance to roll a 1. I mean, there's nothing
That's
to see.
fair. I could try a third die and see if I can get a 1 on it.
try.
Do not throw those dice across my house like you did last weekend.
Why not?
No, I'm joking. There's nothing for you to see.
I just rolled a perception
I just
check.
wanted you to roll a 1.
I got an 18 on my perception check.
Okay. No random encounter. You're clear.
A crit fail gets us no...
It's not
It's
a
not
skill
a
check.
skill
It's
check.
not.
Which is why he shouldn't have taken the card.
No, you
There.
put that one in the bottom. Or in
Why?
the middle.
Hey,
As I said.
Okay.
Nord Games crit cards, bringing us all together.
I love these cards
How do we
so
or
much.
breaking us apart. One of the two.
How do we not have a encounter?
What do you mean?
Because it
So
doesn't
I'd
work
roll a
like that.
1.
Because it doesn't. About
How does
9
it
times.
work?
About 9 times out of 10, you have to roll like above a 15, or you have to roll above an 18, or you have to
Okay.
like for Strahd, if you were wandering through the f***ing woods, I had to roll like a 12 or higher because you're doing something kind of stupid. If it's night, then it's like 10 or higher. If you're on the road and you're not being dumbasses, then it's like an 18 or higher.
Okay. Got it.
Matt, would you erase us down 13 pounds of food?
You guys will rest.
And level up.
No.
Oh.
I was going to say let's set some watches.
That's a good idea.
The lady leading the whole
what's-
time with the glowing
what's the
sword would like to
landscape?
not have a watch.
What's the landscape? Are we out in
Okay.
the open?
Okay.
Are we in a
Okay.
tunnel?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Where are you resting?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, who wants to make the survival check to find someplace safe to
I rolled
rest?
2 1s. I'm good for the day.
I roll a
have
23.
You rolled a 23. Cool. You'll find someplace.
A nice little cavern off to the side.
Yep. Something. You're sure it's going to be safe. Yeah.
Of course.
You'll find someplace out of the way. Who wants to roll for random encounters during rest?
I'll do it.
Cool.
This is how you level up,
I'm
man.
excited.
No,
good.
that's
Roll
not
it.
an excited
That's
look.
excited.
Roll a d20.
I got a 6.
Okay. I need to know what's going on during rest. Who's taking what rest? Or who's taking what watch, I mean.
If I take myself out, since I am the only one without dark vision, that leaves 12.
So we can do 3.
3 for 4-hour watches.
Yeah.
You can do groups of 3. So
I
you with 2 NPCs, you with 2 NPCs, and you with 2 NPCs.
Fair.
I only need to meditate for 4 hours. So
That's better than all of them in one rest and the other 2 8 hours or whatever, you know.
Okay. So how is everything getting split up?
I don't.
Kira just pulls out her pack and lays down. Goes to
I will.
sleep.
I will sit out first with.
Pick
I
2.
don't know. Topsy and Stool.
Topsy and Stool.
Stool
Cool.
and I are buds.
Oh, yeah. He follows you around. It's
I know.
cute, man.
It's adorbs.
You are like the big brother he never had.
Now, is he going to poof me so we can communicate in case something happens?
He can do that 3 times a day. Yes.
Cool.
Oh,
Oh, and when
don't
he
waste it. It only works an hour.
when Kira asked him about eating, he would have shook his head no. He can't at least say communicate yes and no.
He is an anthropomorphic shroom.
Yes.
Okay.
Does his penis look like a smaller mushroom?
He doesn't have a penis.
How do they make little shroom?
How do mushrooms reproduce?
Oh.
Make a nature check.
In real life.
You mean Google?
No.
No, he just wants you to roll more
I'll go
once.
second, and I'm taking Shushar and Jimjar
Cool.
as my partners.
I'll go third, I guess,
Okay.
with Sereth and Darendil.
Okay. And you're only doing 3 watches?
That's all we really need for 8 hours, right?
No, I'll do this. I'll do the last watch too.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, because you're going to be up.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll do the last watch with Bupido, and Ront. I think is the only one left.
Runt? Okay. Somebody roll me a d4.
Dose.
Matt! On your watch, you see something go floating by. You see a massive floating ball with tendrils extending out of the ball.
No, he wants to TPK us at second level. It's cool.
So does that mean that we made it through the first watch? Like Lucas's watch?
Yes,
Okay.
Okay.
'Cause then, technically, I would be up.
that's only 2 hours.
Oh, 2 hours? I thought-
You took 4 watches.
4 watches.
8 hour
2, 4,
west.
6,
Oh,
8 is
okay.
what,
Yeah.
how he's
Sorry.
breaking it down. Yeah.
Correct.
So it's just
Okay,
Matt
it's
and
just
his...
floating by.
Yes, it is.
All right, I'm watching it.
I want you to roll a wisdom save for the 3 of you. Who did you have with you?
I had Jimjar and Shushar,
Okay.
The
and I
R's.
rolled a unnatural 20
For you?
saving throw. Yeah,
Okay, roll another one.
a natural 19. I don't know
Okay.
what their thing is,
Roll the last one.
and a 6.
That one's not so good.
Jim Jar goes, oh, sh!
Okay,
That's called the DM would like to have an encounter, Matt.
that's fine.
Yeah, with a thing that's going to kill us. Go.
What is it? What is it, Lucas? What is
What
the
is
creature?
it?
What's the big jellyfish thing?
You'll find out.
Yeah.
Do you guys
If it's a
still have,
if it's a beholder,
gonna
we're
kill us, if it's going to kill us,
if it's
Do
a
you-
beholder, we're pretty.
do you guys
not a
still
beholder.
do you guys still have a light on?
I would assume
No.
not.
No, we
unless
wouldn't.
it was-
We wouldn't need it. He's the only one who needs it. So no.
He's asleep.
Okay.
That was Kira's intention of not taking
Okay.
a watch.
Okay. It turns and looks.
Did everyone
and then
wake up after he
slowly-
screamed?
Yeah, I'd give you guys Constitution saves.
Saves or just rolls?
Constitution saving throws.
Do you want that from everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleepy people.
I rolled an 8.
So I rolled a 16. Or, yeah, 16.
15.
Anybody 10 and below wakes up.
I wake up.
2 other people do too. Darendil and Sereth wake up. And they are.
What's the floaty ball doing?
It stopped It turned and looks like it's panning around looking.
Not
Okay.
that I can see it, but on a scale of, say, golf ball to giant sun, like how what are we talking about for this thing?
Mechanically large-sized creature.
Okay, so it is actually a large thing.
What color is it?
It's dark, and you see in dark vision in grayscale.
So is it dark gray?
It would be darker gray. We'll say at this point it is 30 feet away from you, passing by a small cavern that you guys were huddled in.
You said it's just panning around looking.
It's panning around looking.
Okay. I'm gesturing for everybody to be quiet.
Okay. Make stealth checks.
To sit still?
Yes. It's either that or wisdom save. Or
Well, I
saves.
stubbed my toe and yelled. 6.
Do you have disadvantage on stealth with your armor, by the way?
I don't know.
What are you wearing?
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Chainmail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I'm just letting you know. You would probably want to put an. I put an X.
Oh,
beside
that
it.
one was a natural 20, so.
Take a card.
No, what? I didn't
You rolled
make
it.
Still rolled.
Yeah. I'll give it to you.
Is it a card to defeat bulbous jellyfish things?
Okay. You made noise. It keeps moving.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's gone?
Yeah, it'll keep going. No.
Yeah. No, that's when I asked how big it was. It's like, oh, it's not a flump.
All right. Is it out of sight?
Yeah.
So I ask. No, you said who's awake?
Sereth and...
Sereth, Jimjar, Shushar,
Oh,
and
that's Sereth.
Darendil.
I ask Sarah. So what's that thing?
I didn't get that good of a look at it, in all honesty. From the
Even
side,
with your superior dark vision of 120 feet.
I just woke up, jackass.
My bad.
Who
You've
yelped?
got a couple of options on what it could be.
Which one of y'all yelped?
What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. It looked like a beholder.
Oh my! Why would it have went past us?
That's what makes me question whether it was a beholder or not.
What do you think there, Shushar?
Shushar doesn't have any idea.
Jimjar?
Nope.
Wasn't Jim Jar the one that screamed?
Why'd you scream? Are you
Because I thought it was a beholder, but then it didn't attack.
okay? Well, I guess we're on the same page there. It didn't attack. Are beholders in this area known
Make
for?
a-
I'm talking.
Because
Let's-
you've never interrupted anyone ever.
Let's count that, folks. It took Matt exactly 3 sessions, 2 and 20 minutes or whatever, to just decide that now he dislikes Jeff.
I like Jeff just fine.
I'm talking.
God.
Hey,
So,
now I'm tired of dealing with your DM.
I don't know. You sound like Dr. Evil. Hey, so do beholders down here are they ambush predators, or do they come at you head on like they do on the surface?
Yeah, if that was a beholder, it would have probably disintegrated you where you stood.
Okay, well then I'm feeling a lot better.
Make an intelligence check with your proficiency bonus.
Is this conversation woken
So
up the
my
rest of us yet?
-1 intelligence.
I doubt it,
I
because
got a
they're probably
13.
still being quiet. You got a 13?
Yeah,
You're not sure.
not sure.
Doesn't
what.
ring a bell.
Oh, what it looked like doesn't ring a bell.
Yes.
Okay.
But you would have gotten your proficiency because of what it is. Rest of the night goes smooth.
Would it be a history check? Because I am.
Everybody roll me a d20.
5.
16.
I also rolled a 5.
Matt, while you're sleeping, you dream. And you're a cleric. You've had dealings with your god, and you have a calling, and you know what it's like to be sent a vision. And that's exactly what happens. And you see a huge lake in the background. You see an altar, a really weird altar. Looks like fish and stuff like that. You're not sure, but there are just masses of beings. You can't make out a whole ton of details, but just kneeling and what's the
Supplication.
supplication? Yes, kneeling in supplication, raising and lowering their arms. We're not worthy type thing, all around this altar, and that's the vision that you get.
Can I see what's on the altar?
Looks like fish-shaped creatures.
How
Not like Shushar, but actual like fish, large fish. One kind of looked like a stingray, if you know what a stingray looks like. It's got the wings.
Cool.
It's I will. Do I wake up because of this vision?
No, you'll wake up.
Normal in the morning.
Yeah. I won't say that it's like horrifying or anything like that. It's
Just
weird.
Yeah.
You haven't had enough for it to be terrifying yet.
I will pray on it as we walk in the morning.
Okay. Day 1 down.
Everybody roll a forge check.
Yeah, you can. What kind of pace are you keeping?
Let's see how the foraging goes first.
Okay. Well, no. It depends on...
Right. No, I want to see how much food we get today.
No, I'm saying you forage on the way.
Right.
And your pace determines whether you get a foraging check.
Yeah. That I don't want to run for Sloobludop yet.
Okay.
You said I got disadvantage for alchemical this time?
Yes.
Unnatural 21.
I got a 17 and a nat 20.
Nice.
Plus my 5, so I found
Take a look
alchemical
card.
stuff this time.
You did.
My wisdom or my survival plus my proficiency.
Yeah.
So
I got a 17.
Okay, anybody above a 15 can roll a d6 and add their wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Nope.
6?
Plus your wisdom modifier?
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are keeping track of it.
6. And I got 8. Did you roll?
I didn't find anything.
Okay. So we got another 12 pounds. We got 14. So we're good for a day.
Okay.
How do you want me to
Not
track
gonna
my alchemical stuff?
He's getting alchemical supplies.
Oh.
What's that?
How do you want me to track my alchemical stuff?
You did 6.
Yeah.
We'll say you have alchemical supplies. You can forage for that instead of food. You've got alchemical supplies. You've got like 1 charge for a kit.
Because that's what I'm trying to figure out, like how much I have.
1 charge.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll give you... Roll your d6. Add your wisdom.
Sometimes, not always.
7.
Okay. You have 7 charges. Depending on what you want to make with that alchemical kit, it will take X number of
I
charges.
have to buy a kit now. I don't have a kit, but yes, I have stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and subtract our 13 for the day then, right?
That's fine.
So just because I'm curious, what are you doing exactly?
I have what's the word? I just lost the word. Proficiency with an alchemical kit, so like I can make healing potions and stuff if I find the right components. Cool. So I'm gathering components.
Down to you doing that every time. Especially
Right.
now that I have this little mushroom.
So the only thing I don't have at this point is the kit, but I'm gathering stuff at least.
What would be in the
Do I have my
kit?
cook's utensils?
It's
Can we
like-
roll for that.
The way I read it
No,
is
you
basically
can
like
have
a
those.
Bunsen
You
burner
worked in the
almost.
kitchen.
It's like a burner and vials.
Okay.
No, yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
Speakers.
Would there, in a alchemical kit, would there be anything metal in it?
I'm not sure what that book's at.
What do you mean?
Like whatever is the kit made of? Like, would any of the implements that he needs?
It's mostly
be
glass
made of metal?
jars.
Yeah, I'm sure some of them would.
Like, could we use metal flasks as a substitute
Yes.
to glass ones? Then I took the manacles with us when we left.
Right.
During my watch, I would have taken an hour and done,
Like made a makeshift
my
metal
magic.
kit.
well, not a kit, but I would have made one of the implements of your kit.
Okay.
And that's something I could probably do on my watch every night. If I
Didn't we
don't
decide
need
that's not how your
tools.
spell works?
No, I researched it.
Oh, okay.
It actually does.
Okay, cool.
So, however many things you would need of an alchemical kit, look that up. Oh, my God.
Asshole!
Did that go right in your hand?
Yeah, no, went into my arm.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry.
By the way, alchemical is 2 glass beakers, a metal frame to hold a beaker, a glass stirring rod, a mortar, and pestle.
You could totally make that stuff out of metal.
Okay.
In fact, I believe your thing says it has to have at least metal in it. It doesn't have to be all metal.
Okay.
So you could make him a kit.
Well, then
Sweet.
tonight I made you the stand. Or I made
The
you a
frame?
vial.
No, you can make up to 100 gold pieces worth of
I can
Yeah.
make the whole
of
Probably,
equipment.
because that's
yes.
I don't think that kit is more than probably 15 gold.
It doesn't matter.
If
You
that-
have
It's
that.
not
It's
100.
money, it's
gold.
definitely not 100. Sweet, so I got a kit.
You do.
I will make sure I
Order.
keep that in mind.
Now I don't have the manacles.
50 gold.
So if anybody has any throwaway bits of metal and they want me to make something, let me know. Because we don't have any gold, so I can't, like...
Although I believe you have to have a commensurate amount.
Yeah, well, the manacles. I figured chain links.
Or you could use one of the chain shirts or something like
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Cool.
That's why I kept using the word transubstantiate, I think.
What pace are you guys keeping? Fast, medium, or slow?
I would just medium 7 days. We think, right?
A little above, yes.
So you could ideally mend people's weapons if they were broken without having a mending.
If they weren't magical, and I could only do it once. For a
Right.
long rest.
Okay. Sorry. go ahead.
Do we have any idea how far we've gone? Does Shushar have any idea? Are we keeping a good enough pace to get there within about 7 days?
Yes.
Okay.
You can't really track distance.
Yeah.
I mean, you go X amount this way and you hit a dead end and you have to backtrack and go down another tunnel and find another way around.
Right.
And that's why travel down here takes so much longer. The distance between Velkenvelv and Sloobludop you could walk in a day, or something like that, but
Right.
it takes a lot longer to get around the Underdark.
I mean, Kira's going to vote for as long as we're keeping this pace, and Darren Dill or whoever it was that was going to walk with me still wants to walk with me. I'd say let's just keep a medium pace and keep moving and keep foraging and...
Cool. Who wants to roll for encounters today?
13.
You see it as you guys come around a corner, you see a light ahead.
I cover up the light a little bit to make sure I'm actually seeing a light and I'm not just,
No, you're totally seeing an orange glow ahead.
Is it flickering like fire?
No.
So it's constant.
Constant.
Smell anything? Hear anything?
Don't smell anything. Make a perception check.
I guess I'll take that because it fell out of my hand. It's not very good. 11.
No, you don't really hear anything.
I sort of poke Darren Dill and sort of poke at my eyes and look out and kind of shrug. Does he seem to notice anything about the light?
How would he communicate it to you if he did?
Well, if he starts running the other way, I'm going to assume that I should do that as well.
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Like you hold up a fist so the line stops, or
Well, if I'm seeing it, I imagine everybody the fuck else is seeing it, unless it's
The guys who are up
twisty way.
front with you.
Okay.
Who else was?
Darren Dill was the
Ront.
only one who...
Darren Dill and Ront, you said.
Okay. Does Ront speak common?
Yes, he does.
So I'll poke Ront then. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see a glow up there.
Any thoughts?
It's glowing. Stupid orc.
Fair enough.
Not from the Underdark.
that is
I guess it's-
profiling.
What?
I thought the orc was the one who thought he was something else.
No,
Darren.
that's Darren Dill, the Quaggoth.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
He believes he's an elf.
Yes.
Turned into a Quaggoth.
I thought it was the orc who thought he would... Yeah. Okay, I got you.
No, Ront is from the surface, from the area of the Silver Marches.
Gotcha. I look at Ront and say, go back and get the drow.
Okay. And he'll run off and get Sarah, who comes up much more quietly than Ront does.
Ron's like, okay, thud, thud, thud.
I look to, what is it again?
Sarah?
Sereth. I look to Sereth and go, what do your elven eyes see?
Nothing. We're around the corner so that they can't see us yet. It's a corner.
Around a corner.
You want to roll a stealth check for him?
Sure, why the hell not? 15.
Okay. He looks out and he looks back at you. And he's like, it's a bunch of fire beetles.
Okay. I don't exactly have nature, so I don't know that I'm going to tell you anything about fire beetles.
-1 in nature. So, that's a duck.
It's an orange duck.
Hey.
You see,
It's a
he'll nudge you forward so that you can look around the corner. You see those.
Those don't look very friendly. And they're in our way.
Yeah, it looks like there are, what did I write down? Looks like there's about a dozen of them congregating around the tunnel that you need to go through.
15 on nature. What do I know about fire beetles?
You know that the glowy bits, those can be harvested.
4.
Or
Light sources. You know that they will attack, but they're not tough.
yeah. I will again. I'll communicate that to Kira.
How
about the light source?
could be useful?
Yep.
How wide is the cavern here? Or tunnel or what have you?
We'll say it's a 10-foot wide tunnel right now.
Okay.
There's a bunch of small creatures up ahead.
So they are size small,
Yes.
so they're going to move in between us no matter what.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, Sareth will say, if you want to harvest them, go in and grab as many as you can, or kill as many as you can, but the rest will scatter.
All right. I'll move forward then and attack them. Bring Ront with me. Anyone else want to go?
I'll be going.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I mean, you can. I'm not gonna make this into a combat. I'm sorry. They're challenge rating 0 creatures. If you want, roll me a d4.
Uno.
You get 1. Who else is going?
I'm going.
Roll me a d4.
2.
4.
Okay. Between you, you come up with 7 fire beetle cores or whatever they're called. I don't remember.
Does that nature check give me anything on how to exactly use these as a light source?
The Drow can probably show you.
They're glow sticks.
Let's put them on a stick, man.
Do they have a shelf life, a half life?
I'm checking. I just had it open and I shut it.
Kalima! Kalima!
In 4 days, those will go out.
Okay.
They're used as a light source.
Yes, pocketable.
How bright is it?
Torch.
Okay. So it's not going to be blinding to anyone.
think. Quit asking me after I shut the damn book.
Well, learn all the things before you shut the book. Gosh.
You know, I've learned a lot of them.
No, I'm just wondering if I can't, put them in a pouch and we couldn't, throw them suddenly and surprise somebody visually.
Yeah.
Blind them. Gambit.
Well, I mean, at least it's a distraction.
Yeah.
Anything. Gambit.
Or tie them to a small creature.
Yeah.
Catch a cave duck.
No, I'm sorry. Bright light, 10 foot. Dim light, another 10 foot.
So yeah, they're not nearly as bright as torches.
Yeah, but if you got 7 of them together.
And torches are bright 20, dim 20.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're not as bright as torches.
You basically make
let's just everybody put one in your.
I will put my hands out to you with a 4 and for you to take.
I'll shove 7 of them in my pocket. I don't know what I'll use them for, but they last for how long? 6 days?
4 days.
4 days.
Put one on a rope around your neck and just walk around.
I don't want light to be that obvious.
And not put the target.
Says the one walking around with the glaive that's lit.
Right, but there's a reason why the cop puts the light on top of his gun and not shining off the side of his head.
Yeah.
It's so that you go, look over here where my arm is and not my head. If it's on the glaive, then it's 8.5 feet away from my face.
Okay.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Was this was the singular path? Still, there was no branches. They were just.
There have been a ton of branches.
Oh, okay.
We're following the guy who knows where he's going.
Yeah, Shushar is guiding where you go.
Okay.
If you guys decide you want to deviate, if you want to do anything at all, I don't care.
No, Shushar.
You tell me what you want.
I just.
No, just keep harvesting food and wait to get to sleep.
Who wants to make him a survival check?
I'm +4.
No, it's off of Shushar's survival.
Oh.
Shushar is guiding you.
I'm rolling.
Toss
pretty
D20.
well. An 8.
All
I
right.
didn't roll a very good check for that. So I get
You get to rest.
neat.
Cool.
Make me. Somebody make me a survival check to find someplace safe.
18.
Cool. Anybody want to do anything while resting?
Find another nice little alcove. We need to erase off another 13 foods, Matt. So
He already did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're net 1.
I was doing it.
So can I start making health potions with the stuff I have?
Yeah, that eats
Okay.
Kit.
And can I? I mean, do I know that I have the right components for that? I know that I have components, but
It's a number of charges.
it's not a specific recipe that I need to gather things.
Look up. No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Look up.
The one rule is so tedious, Jeff won't follow it.
Look up alchemical kit and the rules for making health potions. It's in the player's handbook. Did you guys forage?
No, because we just laid down.
No,
We
that
foraged
would have
for the
been.
morning. Yeah, I
we
did
did
it
for that
first
day.
thing. I want to do that as soon as we wake up.
Well, it's throughout the day.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But I wanna
you
make
can
that
roll
roll
for it at
Just
the
so it's at
beginning.
the same time every day. I don't forget to do it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to drag this out any more than I have to. But
I think it might be in the other book.
That doesn't say
No.
anything about making health potions in Xanthars.
no, it's an herbalism kit that makes health potions.
See, alchemical kit's just going to make Bernie.
Yeah, you make acids and poisons and things like that.
I took it because you told me it made health potions. And then he took herbalism for something else. I thought.
No,
And then you
you
changed it.
read alchemy and said, "Oh, alchemy looks cool."
So what do
In
I
Z-
need to
in
roll
Xanathars.
to make potions?
You don't roll anything. You have to spend time making it.
Okay.
You can do 25 gold per day worth of crafting, so long as you put like 8 hours into it. So
it's not something I can do while we're walking.
No.
You have
It's
to
something
sit
that-
down and make them.
It's
Okay,
something
never
that
mind. That noise.
it's something that you can spend part of your rest doing. So like you do 2 hours today. That means it takes 4 days to do 25 gold worth.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
25 gold worth would be a standard health potion.
Is it?
That's what I was asking.
I haven't.
I don't think so. I think it's more expensive than that.
It's 50 gold. So it'd take 8 days to make one potion.
Well, then, fair enough.
Okay. Same watches?
Yeah, especially with the timing for him, since he only has to do half.
Yeah. Just, I think it's easy. Just go to the head of the table. Yeah,
Yes.
her.
Somebody roll me a d4.
I'll do it since I'm never the one on watch. 4, Troy!
Roll me a d20.
I have one around here somewhere. 12.
It's a nice, quiet night.
That's what he wants you to believe, Matt.
Who farted?
Trust no one. Are we up? The rest is over?
No. Troy, you were on watch with Darendil, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's been really shy about talking to you because you didn't respond well at first when he started asking about the surface and telling you what he was, but he really wants to sit and talk with you while you're on while you're on watch together.
I didn't respond well because I don't, I legitimately, Troy does not know what would happen, so I don't know how to communicate.
What do you mean? You're telepathic.
No. I don't know. I don't know how to tell him if goings-ons up on the surface if I don't know what those goings are.
Yeah. I mean, Darendil will tell you about his home in Nelrindenvale in the High Forest and ask where you're from and ask all kinds of stuff to try and... He's trying to reconnect. He's been stuck down here for years. And he's trying to reconnect to his elf self. Because the longer he spends in this form, the more he's falling to it. The more Quaggoth he is compared to elf.
I mean, yeah, I will communicate with him. I will answer whatever questions that he has. Trade stories.
Yeah?
I mean, I would communicate. I have not spent a ton of time above ground. I spend a lot of time in the Underdark as of late. So,
Really? What were you doing in the Underdark?
I was the betrothed to a Drow. Oh, here's a shooting voice. I'm not using the voice.
I was betrothed to a drow.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Where were you in the Underdark?
Place.
See, so you and I both listen to the Glass Cannon, and those are people that are those players are all steeped in the f***ing world, and they know all of the shit.
I mean, one's a playwright, one's a...
Stand up, one's
Yeah.
an actor. Yeah. But when we're playing it, we're like, because I had the same problem. You were like, oh, where are you from? I was like, up north, where in the forest. Like, so I totally feel for you, Troy.
I may or may not have tried to give you books, which would have given you places to be.
I mean,
Merry Christmas.
you guys came up with these ideas for characters. I want you guys to be able to grow them.
Like, if it was my friend, I know exactly where he's from.
Whatever you want to do. If you want to keep it generic, if you want to be like, yeah, we talk, and it's a good talk, and if there's anything that you want to ask Darendil about, or anything like that, you have an open communication channel right now.
Yeah, I mean, I would ask him that specifically.
He will relate the story of a battle with another mage, and he was polymorphed.
That sucks.
Yes, it does.
Well, ask him does he know the name of the mage?
You see, I've got all this written down.
Yeah, you make
And
all
not
these
the-
cards, and you're
And
like,
not
I don't
the
know.
not the things you ask me.
See, and that's always been my
Welcome to
goal.
being a DM,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Sucker.
Ballman.
Ballman?
Bulman.
Bowman.
Bowman.
Man. Since 2 of our characters are female and 2 are male, I really want to have a very uncomfortable session in which we have to roleplay sex.
Nope, not happening.
You ain't okay. You see how my charisma checks work. We'll find out.
You don't roll against each other.
Yeah, you do. For consensual sex?
No.
Is that how your relationship works? You're like, I roll against them.
Yeah. My charisma
Cody's
was high
saying no. And you're like, no, you're going to roll. And if you roll a 1, I get to have sex with you.
enough. No,
That's
yeah.
not consensual.
Yeah, she said yes, just reluctantly. She was like, "No, okay, you pity." I mean, that's how it worked with my wife. Like my charisma was higher than her DC save.
There are more things you get to cut out.
No, this is fine. I'm okay with this. So no, roll for position change.
It's a dex check. Constitution save to see how long you last.
Yeah, I think it'd be hilarious.
No. Troy, anything else? No. Anything else you want to know, or anything else you want to flesh out about your character?
Flesh out.
At this point, no.
Okay, cool. It's a quiet night. Next day. She's
Where are
right.
those things?
What?
The f***ing things. You're a damn priest. What the f*** are those things? It's been bothering me since we left.
Are you talking about them flying demon-y thingies?
Yes.
Would I know?
I
Give
believe
me a religion check.
I thought the Drow said what they were.
I got a 12.
Sereth would absolutely pop up and be like, those were Chasme demons chasing a Vrock.
Right, but that seems a little out of place, doesn't it?
A little bit around here, but the Drow summon demons all the time.
But that seemed like a lot to summon. They were everywhere. It was like a flock.
A little bit.
And how far was Minzobrins on again? You're telling me a demon's just gonna fly the hell around? Wouldn't they back off to the Nine Hells or whatever?
No, they would go back to the Abyss for one. They wouldn't be off flying around by themselves unless it was a very poor summoner who summoned them.
Well, he wouldn't be a poor summoner if he got 48 of the things.
No, they don't have a problem coming.
Yes, Jeff?
They don't have a problem coming when summoned. It's keeping them in control when you get them here.
I have the same problem, eh? That was in the voice.
Phrasing.
Now Kira definitely doesn't want anything to do with you.
I didn't say it was going to be me.
Angel boy over there?
Okay.
Haven't you learned angels don't have genitalia?
Anybody else
People
want to
will
talk?
draw.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Can I do my forage rolls? Can we do forage rolls?
We'll get there. Does anybody else want to talk or do anything?
I guess what I would probably make conversation with my guys while we were on watch, what's it like being a Koatoa?
Oh yeah,
Seems
Jim
neat.
Jar and Shushar.
Yeah. What's Koatoa again?
Fish people.
Fish person.
Yeah. Can you breathe underwater?
Yes.
Neat. How do you breathe up here?
Amphibious.
Oh.
I don't know if you know anything about my people.
No, not really.
Let me play the song of my people.
Stairway to Heaven starts.
Under the sea. Under the sea. Except it's all creepy and has metal in the background.
And it's in a minor key. Under the sea.
No, my people are known for not being the most civilized and sane people.
You seem all right.
That's because I've spent years away from them and I have found enlightenment
Well, how'd you find that?
through years of study and training.
Ooh.
And
What are you,
I'm-
one of those monks I read about?
Meh. You could say that.
Neat.
I'm trying to bring these teachings back to my people.
Well, that is really, that's really super. That sounds like a really neat plan there.
Yeah.
Are your people from the Underdark? Because I saw a cavefish once that didn't have any eyes at the academy, and it was just wild.
Yes, there's a large portion of our population that lives in the Underdark.
Huh. Well, don't you know? All right.
Nothing.
Anybody else, or are we good to go for the day?
We're good.
I would talk.
We don't have to go through this, but I would have gone through an equally awkward conversation with Jim Jar. I don't want him to feel bad. I'm just not as interested in him.
Now that it's been a few days, Nexus would approach Topsy since Trivy's passed.
Okay.
And just show concern, to see how she's holding up.
She has been very standoffish with everybody since then.
Yeah, I know.
She will sit and she will tell you about her brother and how they were taken while they were out foraging outside of Blingdenstone. The two of them had spent years on their own. They weren't outcast by the city, but they kind of cast themselves out. They felt very awkward about being a part of the society. This is just kind of her reminiscing about her brother and you sitting there being a shoulder to cry on and things like that. Any specific questions you want to ask or any information you're trying to get? Or
No. He's just showing legitimate concern for the person who lost a brother.
Okay, cool. Very good. Who else were you on watch with?
Stool, who's probably just hanging out because he follows me everywhere.
Okay. He'll pop his spores and yeah,
sneeze every time.
He will try and relate, but the way that he tries to help reminisce between the two of you is very foreign and very alien because his society doesn't work anywhere near like what you guys know.
Like I'm just picturing like Topsy's all just I miss him so much and blah blah blah. And the other one's like, yes, one time we found a dead of your kind. We feasted for weeks. It was amazing. He will be missed.
Yeah.
Just fucking awkward shit.
A cross between Coneheads and Data.
Yeah, he thinks that's perfectly legit for him to say. Like,
yes.
This is okay.
Yes.
Topsy looks on horrified.
Thank you, yes.
You don't need to worry. Should you die, I will also consume you if given the opportunity.
You can be with him forever.
Your soul will live on in the spore life. In the great mycelial kingdom.
Our title track, Elders, is brought to you by Sleep for the Weary off their debut album, Nocturnes. Learn more about Sleep for the Weary at sleepfortheweary.com or by following the link on our homepage at rancorsbrothel.com. Enjoy the cards used during the podcast? Check out those and many other excellent Nord Games products at nordgamesllc.com. Tell them the Rancor's Brothel sent you. Want to support the podcast? Donate to the cause at patreon.com/rancors_brothel. Patrons receive exclusive content, the opportunity to play games with us, the chance to win unique prizes, and more. And don't forget to join in the conversation on Facebook by following the Rancor's Brothel and joining the group Fans of the Rancor's Brothel. Follow us on Twitter at rancors_brothel and email your comments and suggestions to betweentwocrits@gmail.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes. Much love, listeners.
You live through